Good morning. We are going third time's a charm here this morning with trying to share this March Madness book bracket winners. I have been having some sound issues. You would think that I didn't teach regularly online and use technology. So, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. And I am Mary Wilson, homeschooling mom of 4 kids, online book club teacher. And each March, I like to host a little thing we have called March Book Madness. So just like the brackets you get for basketball, we have our own brackets, but they are full of book titles. And at this point, if you have downloaded your guide, in this guide, there was a bracket. It was blank with all of the different book titles for you to fill out. If you have not done that, if this video, you're like, what is this? I don't know. Pause the video, go down into the links, grab a packet so that you can vote before you see the winners. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share with you who won round one. All right, what you're going to want to do is have a pen or pencil with you. And as I announce the winners for each bracket, if your book won and the title you have written here is the one everyone voted for, you're going to circle it. If that is not the title everyone voted for, you're just going to put a simple line through it. And then I'll show you my bracket. There are plenty of lines through it. So again, it's just for fun to see who won. But here we go. Our first competitors were our science fiction, Wrinkle in Time versus A Rover Story. Have to tell you, this was the closest vote on the entire bracket. And by one vote, our winner is A Wrinkle in Time. All right. I did not select A Wrinkle in Time, so I would be putting just a little line through mine. I'll show you my line without showing you all the other answers. There you go. See, I put just a line through it. Of course, I put a line in it for round 2 because if you didn't win round 1, you can't win round 2. So just a little line through it. If you got it right, go ahead and circle it. All right, let's go through these pretty quickly. For our mystery books, first up, we had Green Glass House versus Ra the Mighty Cat Detective. And the winner is a book I don't own yet. Green Glass House. So go ahead and circle it if you had Green Glass House. Next, we had a battle of the fantasy books, Impossible Creatures versus Wings of Fire, and our winner, Wings of Fire. So go ahead and circle Wings of Fire. If you had Impossible Creatures, just put a simple line through that. All right, then we had historical fiction, A Single Shard versus The War That Saved My Life. I know this was a hard choice for a lot of people. And the winner is The War That Saved My Life. All right, go ahead and circle it if this was the one that you chose also. All right, next we had a battle of the nonfiction. The Mona Lisa Vanishes versus The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. This is a pretty tight one as well, but the winner is a book that is upstairs in my son's room right now. The Mona Lisa Vanishes. So go ahead and circle the Mona Lisa if you selected that one. Next, we have a battle of the realistic fiction. Mercy Suarez Changes Gears versus Ferris. And the winner was Ferris. All right, go ahead and circle it if you have Ferris. Next, we had a battle of the dystopic fiction. Maze Runner versus Edge of Extinction, The Ark Plan. And our winner was The Maze Runner. All right, next we had a battle of the poetry books. Emmy and the Key of Code versus Good Different. And our winner, Good Different. This is actually the poetry book we will be reading in April in our middle school book club. So I'm excited to discuss it. All right, now to the other side of your page. We start back at the top again with science fiction. And we had our least closest race of the entire bracket. First State of Being, a book I did truly love, versus The Wild Robot. And unfortunately, I don't think many books could compete with this classic, The Wild Robot, which was also made into a movie in the fall of 2024. So go ahead and circle The Wild Robot if you had it. Then we had a